Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this, the sixth qualifier, I believe it is, the sixth qualifier of the Omen by HP UK Open CSGO event. I'm your caster, Louis2K, and I will be walking you through the sixth Open qualifier stage today, where teams will compete to win up to $30,000 worth of prizes. And we'll be getting into our first game here on Inferno, which we'll see, of course, this is a face it, so we'll have some mixed teams in there. It will be Team HDO taking on Desp UK. I really hope that isn't a reference to Despacito. I really hope it isn't, because that would just be... Hopefully the audio levels all working good. Thank you everyone from Omen for letting me first of all come and commentate on this. It's quite exciting just getting involved in a new different set of events and just seeing what opportunities there are to cast, so thank you to them. And we're going into Overpass, one of my personal favourite maps. It's quite a fun map to cast on. You might hear me say that quite a lot because I enjoy casting on most of it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what teams sort of progress here. We're in the first round, a round of 64. There's a couple of noteworthy teams in here. We've got London Lynx competing in here. We've got Bulldog Esports and Luminary, I think they're called. Team LLG. Plenty of Counter-Strike action to bring you today. If you would like to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter at Louis2K_. That's normally Twitter. And I normally would have a dual monitor setup, but I just don't have dual monitors here in my current location at the moment. So apologies if there are any issues on the stream end, but we'll try and make it as smooth as possible. Pushing the end of ball now, we are definitely join us. And of course I'm not the only one casting. Are we just continuing a 5 against 4? Is that a thing? Okay. We're continuing with a 5 on 4. Desp UK going to be about one player then for the knife round. Popular knife round, which I don't really enjoy casting these because there's not a lot you can gain out of it. It's just kills. There's a little team kill in there for Desp UK as well. Bacon does redeem himself. 2-on-2 makes it quickly in a 1-on-1. Perky left from Team HD, and he clutches it. Desp UK gonna fall in the knife round, and Team HD, unless they've got some plans, you'd expect them to hold on to this CT first half. You'd hope. Desp then gonna be starting CT side. Team HD starting on the T side, and there will be a pause just to try and fix the player issue for Desp UK. That would be useful if we could get all the players back in. So it might just be a lag a sec just while I fix my screen. I'm really not pro at this. I'm not a streamer, I'm a caster. But Team HD going to be investing into a little bit of utility early on. A smoke, 2 flashes. I guess we have to wait and see how Desp UK are going to really approach this early round. Decoy coming out. Armor is coming out as you'd expect on both sides. And they are just spending that little bit more just on a decoy. And for a change, we've actually got organised timeouts. That's good. All 5 players, in fact, for HD bringing out a decoy. It can be used tactically if you choose to use them tactically. And it's going to be the other team who are just going to call a timeout. Really poor. It's really annoying on my end if we have to wait for the players, but technical issues, you can't always help it. Just comment at this point, a minute delay, I think they get. Of course, you are watching this on the Faceit servers. Faceit do some good servers. And this should be the main I don't think there's any other major CSGO tournaments going on today aside from this UK Open qualifier. If there's anything I've missed, don't tell me, because this is the only cup you need to know about today. And I am British, so I will try and keep the jokes relating to football to a minimum, because obviously at some point there's going to be a football related joke come up, won't there? It's coming home. Are they just using out all their timeouts so they can get the player back in? It's really sad, really, if we're missing a player this early on. It's not good for anyone, really. And I won't be the only caster who will be having this issue. We'll be waiting. What is it we're waiting on? We're waiting on ESI. Got Adam, Bacon, Dads, Lemon, HD Fitz, Turkle, Walker, Perky. His AC isn't working. And there was the aircon. No, it's so hot at the moment in the UK. And for most of Europe, actually. That's what happens in the summer, doesn't it? Do I really have to use all of my cool cinematics before the game's even started? That's quite sad if I have to. And again, we're going to go for another timeout, just to get this player sorted. Apologies for this, everyone. I had 2 IPs sent to me. I've obviously picked the wrong one. Oh. Not many people realise there's graffiti there. Actually, they might do. And a fun fact, 2 CT players have got P2000s and the other 2 have USPs. How many people watching this? 3 of us watching this. And I'll try and keep the content as interesting as possible throughout this. This isn't the best start, really, to either my casting experience for Omen or for you guys. I know you guys won't be enjoying this. But yeah, there's a couple of teams in this tournament you might want to be aware of. Bulldog Esports, they finished 2nd in the 5th qualifier. They lost up to CEX, so they'll be giving this another chance. We also have London Lynx and another relatively big name team involved. Here we are then. Death's going to be continuing with 4 players, unfortunate for them. They will be sacking 2 players towards B, 1 on the A side, and Bacon King will be the first player to receive some information for the CT side. He's just going to back away while his team prepared to push forward. Turkle could be a good chance. Does get the kill on Bacon, who seems to be AFK. This isn't looking that good for Death, and they're all having to back away. The rotate does come in now, but they are pushing. They want these kills. Little Lemon will get Perky, just Perky being caught off guard here. There's one more HD player around here. And get up on headshot, and he gets a second. That can be frag, and he's got a lot of work to do. He can do much more. Walker cleaned him up. It's round number 1 to the mixed team, Team HD, here on Overpass. CT is going to be upgrading to mostly Mac 10s and USPs, or UMPs coming out, sorry. And Death's also going to be forcing it out in pistols. BX going to be incoming for the HD side. HD's just going to be keeping watch, just lurking around Connect. Won't be any city players next to him as of yet. Good bit of map control here, a little flash coming out here. Here comes the execute now. There's got a player from Toxic together. That's really good. He does find one. Lemon gets one in there, but Perky and Fitzy, they're going to balance it out. A 3-on-2. I say balance, it's 3-on-2 now. Fitzy just being aggressive, gets that one. Adam going down. Bacon has a lot of work to do. He's got a chance to get Fitzy, can do. Mac 10 gain to him. He's just going to keep pushing and attempting to build off this now, but a lot of work to do. We'll get Perky. It's a smart idea with the little peek out to try and find a pre-fire. But unfortunately for Desp UK, they fall to a second round, 2-0 to HD. Desp UK not actually investing anything into this round, and they're all stacking towards EA long. Team HD in a completely opposite direction, and it should just about be a simple enough plan. Using 2 players to trouble them. You see they considered at least possibly going up to A, but played it safe. One down. It'll be Lemon first out here. Can't do anything against Turkle. He gets 2 himself. Fitzy will at least clean up the rest of them. Round number 3. Team HD. Round number 3 for Team HD. But that will be Desp's chance to at least try and claw back into it, try and get something, even though they've got this man disadvantage. All 4 players with M4s. All 4 with DM4s. And Fitzy the sole player upgrading to an AK. Be a bit an issue considering their opponents all have M4s. Moore could be the first player to try and push out here, but Bacon might do something. He does, he gets a headshot. Nice shot there on Turkleton. Team HD, they're trying to find something based on this here. Will be pushing in, and he's got control of connector, so Team HD have got some good map control available to them at this point. He's just going to be watching out for anything from B. Adam, he could be key here. He can, but V-Dog can at least get the free frag kill there. V-Dog HDM. Now a little more likely for Desp to be able to get something out of this. Not over yet, a 3-on-3. Dadscar just watching. Alone on B, the site HD most likely to take. Now they're just going to play down the clock. They've got to try and do something. 30 seconds. Just waiting for the bomb from HD. All looking good so far for Team HD. Just have to ensure they find Dadsguard. Quite a difficult angle. Here comes the SL. Hey! Pick gets 1. HDO gets another. Bacon. He's got a lot of work to do. He got Walker. Has to find 2 more here. Can get the second on HDO, that's well played. A great headshot, a little more likely now. Perky has to try and clutch this for HD. But Perky, he's got all the info, it's a simple enough clean up. All he had to do was listen for the footsteps. Team HD survived the scare. Now we're into a full-on 5 versus 5 fixture. Just what we need here. And maybe this is the chance where we finally see Desp come out of their shell and start to go into it. The utility not going to be that useful. Fly outside, not going to be that strong. Now Team HD gone for a bit of a default play to this. 2 towards B, 2 A, and just a 1 player in connector. Yes, why is he being so aggressive? This is a huge mistake there for the Desp UK player. That's a weapon I'm not seeing him utilise too much. It's the SG5. The timing just means he's going to miss out there. HD just gaining a little bit of map control towards the A site. They can build off this. They've got the connector control, obviously. With VSI being highly aggressive early on. Devs UK not quite calling the rotate yet. They don't quite have the info. Pre-fire by Fitzy could cost him. Got the utility coming out now. Perky will get the opening kill. A nice little opener there. And Turkle, a good spray to get Adam. That's the site secured for Team HD. Yeah. Perky! Brilliant, him and Walker just clean up the job. 5-0 to Team HD. Well done for the T side so far. But now, finally, I said this last round, I believe Des have a bit more of a chance than they've got. The orb coming out, the first time we've seen it this game. The coming in here, all 5 players are going to be rushing out here. Then one of the is going to do some damage, so we'll get the open kill. Might find a second here, so he's going to go big instead. He finds 250. Trade 11, he wants to do something here. He can get one. It's a game of trades. Bounce grab. And that's looking a lot better. Walker can't do anything. Bacon cleans up those two. Finally, we see the first round for the CT side. Desp UK. But still, HD have a 5-1 lead. The full buyout then going to be just about coming out from both sides. Dad's Guard the only player with the weaker weapon. Been liking this connector control. It's quite common on this map if you're a T player. HD of the AWP won't be allowed to find anything yet. Smoke just going to deny Turtle a chance to find anything. Adam will be the player to get here and kill the AWP, and the traders there. Pokey gets a brilliant opener into the connector area. Now Tesp UK feeling a bit of pressure. Rotating a player back over, and it's still quite wide open. Team HD, just as I say that, Bacon gets a headshot of Walker. Mistake there by the T player. Bacon does fall back off this. Perky is there with Perk up with a headshot. It's going to be Lemon and Dad's Guard to try and get something done in this round. Team HD, they're playing for the frags, it's paying off, it is working out. So the two coming out, just we have fake by Perky towards the A site, but players for the CTs are holding the A site. Dad's is rotating. Should we call him Dad or Dads? Dad. Nice little FAMAS kill there. Good spray down. He's down to 15 HP. Turtle, it was an easy enough clean up there. In 10 seconds, they've done so well here. Actually, to get the bomb down. Now, Little Lemon has to try and secure this. Checking the angle. Bit of pre-fire. And they might just know where he is now. Clutch. Yeah, little pre-fire, can't do anything about that. I said pre-fire was a flick. He can find himself another kill. Team HD running away with this 6-1 early on here. Here on the German map of Overpass. Now the CTs, they're really struggling in terms of the economy. Some pistols again coming out for them. Team HD's economy definitely building up for them. And all the players going to be pushing towards essentially the same area. ESL wants to find something. He gets one headshot, which he can trade Little Lemon. And HD finds himself a second, might want more here. He's just playing around with the flicks. I hope he's going to try and get something here. He can get Little Lemon and cleans off Adam as well. Simple enough killing up. Eco frag for HD. But they won't mind because that's round number 7 in favour of them. Get a chance for HD to get themselves an 8th round here because, again, it's only pistols for the CT side. They're not going to be planning on really pushing out, they are just still holding the angles. Try not to give away too much early on. Yeah, we'll just be lurking around this area. Fitzy is preparing to push up with some support. Yeah, one player connected. There's the kill on Adam. And Walkies is going to be able to do damage here. Cleans up eventually. ESI will clean his nice shot, Bacon. I've seen loads of those deagle shots by him. So good. Such a powerful player. But now here comes the push here. Turtle, he spotted Lemon. They know where he is. There goes Dad as well. Now Bacon. Can he do any more work for the Deagle? We got one nice headshot earlier. And get the kill on Walker. There's an AK in his hands now. And maybe a little bit more likely here. He's not even planning on saving it by the looks of it. He's planning on at least trying to do some damage. Oh, here comes the save. I kind of did expect this. Just going to be playing around, just seeing HD though. He's got a good angle. And that's just really bad timing, if anything. This could be Turkle's chance to get the kill here.
Terrorists win.
Pretty fine. Bacon's going to come off better. And an AK gained and the economy back rolling for Death UK now. But still a long way back. 7 rounds that HC have got more available. Phrases. 2 AWPs coming out for the T side, 1 for the CT side as normal. Adam seems to be their dedicated AWP at the moment. HD just going back to their default hold. Both sides. A lot of utility, both sides, not really been used. Aside from an early smoke towards the A site. That's quite interesting, just holding the AWP from under there. Connected, I've not seen that often. HD, no real plan yet in terms of where to take the bomb. They are just essentially playing for the map control, playing for the kills. You hate to say it, but potentially just pugging it out somewhat. So he's got to get the boost up there. Not going to find anything because Death UK, they're just holding really close angles. And perhaps a safe bet considering they've got these weapons now. Here comes the utility towards the side away. Push Adam, yeah. Adam's got a good angle, gets a shot on Perky, simple enough there. Push though, going to be coming in from all angles now. Gonna have to go big here if he wants to get something. He gets a second shot. Vinty's going to enter on side, Toko gets 1. And ESI gets 1 before he gets traded out. A 2-on-2. Or dropped by Walker. Bomb and enough time to plant the bomb. He's already pushing out. That gets 1 and Lemon can clean up the rest. A good retake eventually for Death UK. They've got some casualties, they got some kills. In the end, worked out in favour of the CT side. Round number 2 for them. The half definitely going to be won by HD. And that's kind of an approach that CT's really had to hold. The more defensive approach did start to look better for them. And it paid off in the end. So maybe something they might try and contribute and use in the next few rounds. Connector control apparent for Team HD here. Water. Yeah, so I'm just going to be jumping out. As the info, why did you do that? Perky can essentially just swipe him down. That card will get another onto HD here. Yeah, let's make it a 4. Now look how relaxed Death UK are. They're just holding the angles. And it's not going to do a lot of damage because HD, Team HD, they are rotating back over towards the A site here. As you'd expect, they do potentially know some smokes, but be careful because Adam Gonzalez is on the site. He's been a key player. Hold with the. Let's get 1 kill for HD towards the site. A bit more pressure now on Death UK to try and hold on to the site. Adam will get the kill there. Turk will get 1 in response. Walker will refrag, and now Dadguard's got a lot of work. 3 kills and a defuse. There's the first though. Nice headshot. Of course, Walker knew where he was and can simply enough clean up. He's going to hold on to the AWP. Team HD as they find round number 9. Death UK, they attempted to hold the site, but it just didn't work out in their favour. The rotate just a bit too late there. Our Team HD going to at least attempt the side, because this again, US SBUK have only pistols. Essentially like this, going to be easy enough take. HD, he hears lots of footsteps in this connector angle. And ESI, a nice position for him. Here goes Bacon. And at this point you'd expect it to be a simple enough clean-up for Team HD. Ooh, the flick by Walker just missing actually, and was close to receiving a bit of damage there, but Walker will get the second kill for himself. That's UK, they're not going to hold on to anything, they're not going to gain anything. A bomb plant, another round in favour of the T side, as we finally enter double figures. 10-2, and the economy's still not that great for Death UK. They'll be able to get a full bar, but a lack of utility could really be available for them. That's going to be their key loss for this round. And HD, you're still on a Mac 10, or your teammates have a lot more money. Interesting. Team HD wanting this B sighted. That's going to be a lot more quicker here with the FAMAS, but he can't find anything. He's just flashed things done down there. HD can't do anything against Lemon. Fitzy can, however, so the trades in, man advantage for the T side, who will get the bomb down. Oh! Bomb has been still holding the angle to get rid of ESI. Circle's going to try and boost it up here. What a great angle he's got here. This is so clever. And that he could possibly catch play off guard here. He will, he does. Adam, of course, goes down to Perky. UK really looking unorganised, really comfortable, and really confident. HD side have a nice little lead going. UK issue of buying out that lack utility really might have cost them here, because again, pistols will be their investment into this round. Flash there. Stop Fitzy from getting kill on Bacon. Bacon, as we know, has been quite aggressive towards this area. Adam has to go big here for Desp UK to try and clear onto the side, but he's got lots of pressure being applied to him. There's round, well, there's round 2. Turkle will clean down. Walker's just going to be holding for the push. Now, how can Dad's guard really approach this retake? Second to last round of a half. Get Fitzy, and might be safer for him to save the AK. He's still considering going for it. Doesn't want to give up. The weapon spray. Free fire, just flicking around. Can't do anything sadly for him. Berkey cleans up round number 12 for Team HDO. Not R2D2, HDO or C3PO, Team HDO. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I just know those references. So a full bar at the last round then of the half. That's UK really have to get something out of this. It's considered quite CT side of map, but it's really not looking good for them at the moment. UK just can't keep it. More of a default play. Sub players towards the B sides early on here. I like the angle that Bacon's got. It almost pays off for him. Does damage to Fitzy. It's not going to be enough though. Fitzy is considering pushing off this. A bit risky just... Oh, DSI comes out better however. And there's an AK in his hands. He's still got one more player to find. The timing's just not working out really for either player here. So he's going to go down. DSI gets taken... He gets a kill on Turkleton. Lemon gets Perky as well. A little bit more likely here for death. He attempts the free fire. He considered knowing the angle. Didn't quite pay off. And Lemon was so close to playing it aggressively. They've got one more player to find on short, one in water. And there's going to be one last attempt, 20 seconds to play with. Here B-Dog gets one. But HDO, he's got nothing to really play with, 10 seconds. Of course, Lemon can clean him up. It's finally another round that DESP UK have needed. It's not been that good though, realistically, from the T side. So Fragment Bacon of 10 kills have just about summed up their game, really not looking that great. Team HD have just been the stronger side all round. And now they only need 4 more rounds to just close out this opening match in the Omen UK qualifiers. I'm your host Louis 2K for this. Our round of 64 gaming. DESP UK going to be applying the pressure to connect to Walker. Playing a safer option, just going to back away because ESI wants to try and enter and get an opener here. Fake trying to get an opener. Damage done, nice headshot on Fitzy, and Rossi coming in now. That nade, ooh, that nade does a bit of damage. HCO gets one headshot. He's allowed, and look how aggressive DESP UK have been. This is a lot nicer from them. Bomb down. Tokel's not quite given up yet, but yeah, size you'd expect him to clean him up. Round number 4. And a good start for DESP UK to try and get this comeback going. And Adam being so risky by bringing out the AK second round. If you lose up, that could be a pivotal pickup by HD, and they only need 4 rounds to close it up. 2 AKs coming out. DESP UK considering the risk. 2 players could be 3 players, 4 players towards long, which might be good considering the out controllers there. Lemon will simply enough clean down Walker. Adam wants something here, gets 1, 2 kills. Good enough spray. Perky's not giving up just yet here. Be aggressive, trying to find something else. That's going to favour Adam. Kill number 3 for the who I thought was an AWP, but obviously not. And HDO has a MP7 to work with. MP9, sorry. I knew that. HDO is going to go big here. Find something a little pre-fire. How's Lemon going to... How does he escape that with 11 HP? He cleans him up. And finally, DESP UK finally getting something out of this. Why is what the hell is that? Some weird creature just flew into my move room. I don't know what it was. But hey, HD going to be only investing in a P250 and a Deagle, and that Deagle already been shut down by Lemon. Because DESP UK, they're hungry for these kills and they're hungry to play it so quickly. Try really hard. Molotof's going to catch one out of position, and Adam can clean him off along with a kill by ESI to find HDO. Again, only eco frags coming out for DESP UK, but yeah, they'll still be happy with that. Turkleton has got a lot of work to do here. He's just able to count all the players cross over. Can't quite get Adam though, surviving on 29. Darky, well, he can't do anything either because Baking finds a kill, and DESP UK starting to go back into it now. Now maybe a chance for HD to crawl back into this. They've got the utility here, they've got weapons to work with. Not strong and valuable as DESP UK because 5 players have AKs. Players towards the B site. Sorry, 4 players towards the B site. The mini map just makes it a bit confusing because one of the players was on top of his teammate. Go on, Bacon, you can do it. We believe. Desp UK have got a good bit of map control here. There's going to be an early rotation by HDO just to deal with the pressure towards on. Damaging nade down to half HP for Adam. Don't count him out yet. Desp UK have yet to consider red to take the bomb. I think again they're just playing for the information and playing for the kills. They've got under a minute to work with at this point. Adam just going to be falling back after getting that open kill with Walker. B site looking imminently. C side ESI, he finds a kill, gets Turkle. How did he not spot that player? Dagcard can clean him up. Smoke up there. And this seems to be a much more stronger Desp's UK side we're seeing here, because looking so confident. Now how do HD and Parky approach the last half of this round? Safe call being made, Desp UK not playing for the kill, playing for safety. Nevius, I's lucky here, might be able to catch a player off guard. They're all sort of pushing towards each other, it's quite unusual. Yes, I does get a kill, Perky can't do anything else either. Wow, Team HD, what's happened to them? Completely being wiped out by the T side. New Desp side we've seen here. Again, all 5 stick with the AKs, Team HD just investing in a couple of pistols. No utility for the CT side who are going to be sticking together. Once again, a stack being made towards the B side. A good call. Would it be good enough? Asgard gets the opener, ESI gets a second kill. Turk and Vinci them a little bit more likely, but it's just a complete wipeout in the end for Desp UK as you'd expect. 3 kills for Dads. Round number 8. If anything, most of the players all together in terms of score. The HD team. For now, HD will be desperately trying to get this response sooner rather than later. To work with a simple clean up, and that's the opener that the CT side need, and they'll have to try and build off this now. Desp UK have to try and find some other way of approaching this round. With Last Walker will get another for HD. The other warp enforced towards long, paying off nicely for them. It's a lot slower here. Perky won't have actually spotted ESI at this point, don't think, and ESI is just kind of like, yeah, I know. Perky knows he's there now then. Here comes the push. HD is still on the site. He's still alive. He's getting more kills than you'd expect. 3 with the AWP. And still not been shut down yet. 11. We'll try and find something here. Bunny is looking good, so he can go for this. Try and deal any further damage to Team HD. Come on, pushing and damage dealt. Not enough though. Perky finally finds a much needed round for Team HD. And if HD really need to get this round, because if they lose this, not only is that 2 AWPs lost, that could be the economy hit ever so slightly. It comes down to how this round gets played out. If HD get this, they're going to be forced to clean it up. Just as Desp UK went for the CT default, again they're just going for the T defaults as well. That seems like a stupid mistake to always go for defaults. Most teams do. ESI's got quite a valuable position here, but meanwhile on long there will be a little bit of damage dealt to Turkle. Escaping with his life. fully back. HDO trying to play it a lot more safer now. You can see ESI is predicting this potential peek over the fence. It's something both sides have actually been doing throughout the game. An incoming push potentially towards the B site here. Adam will not find a kill on Fidzy. I thought he'd be able to find that, however. HDO get the opening kill. And they'll try and build off this. That could have been a vital mistake by Bacon. How does he survive that? So lucky to get away with that. Now 18 seconds time, desperately running out, and it's all falling apart here for Des UK. There's another kill in there for Lemon. Side Turtle is in position, he gets both kills. Perky finds the other, round number 14. And Team HDO edging closer and closer to the round of 32. 2 more rounds. Death UK, maybe one last attempt to get something here. Will be their last buyout if they lose the round. Walker, nice shot on Dad's guard. That's a perfect opener, and he's playing it safely. Going to be falling back off of this. It's all working out in favour of Team HD so far. That was just bad timing. Well, good little flash by Desp UK. HDO is receiving some damage towards the site. ESI contributing towards that. Team HDO, they had a bit of map control towards the A short area, bathrooms area. They are going to be playing it a bit more relaxed and just holding down the site. A minute for Desp UK to try and save this. So I'm thinking if they lose this round, in my eyes it could be a game over for them. Death being made to take the bomb towards A long, which Bacon has secured. Potentially damaging move here because Walker's watching towards long. You will see the player towards long. He's going to be positioned towards it. Gets a kill while ESI got one early on. So Lemon is alive and kicking it 3 on 3, but Walker, he's going to be doing the damage. Lemon wants to find something. Walker just about falls at the end. 50 down to 7 HP, and Perky gets a kill, and that's a massive round. That might have just won the game for Team HD. 2 kills, a perfect spray. Fixie on 3 HP, desperately needed his teammate to step up. Match point then for the CT side. And the economy is not that good for Desp UK. A couple of AKs potentially coming out. And they had a chance, actually. Little Lemon could have brought out an AWP for his teammate there, but is the scout going to be used? Damage being done. Little Lemon just being aggressive as that. He doesn't want Desp UK to be out of it yet, but Perky, he has other thoughts. He's going to be there with the trade. So messy and so quickly. And the good thing for Team HD is they're getting these trade kills. Just being careful to regain the bomb. An AWP and 2 AKs against 2 AKs and a scout. This will be Desp's last chance to do something. They've got a minute to play with him. That's God going to be trying to peek and get some info along with the bomb. B site will be the place to be. Maybe one last chance for the two sides to get something out of this game. Good angle, isn't going to be doing any damage. Eventually gets Adam, and Walker gets the other kill. It's all going to be down to Bacon. He's going to do a lot of work, he can't do anything. And that's Team HDO, who are going to be going into the round of 32 phase. They defeat Desp UK 16-8 here on Overpass. A A great little start then for the CT side, who I believe are a mixed team. Nice little start then. We'll be back very much shortly for a couple more games here in the Omen by HP UK Open qualifiers. I've been your host Luke 2K, and we will be back very shortly. Welcome back then, guys, to the Omen by HP Open. I'm your host, Louis2K, and we're jumping back into this game. Got another game on Mirage here in the round of 32. It is CY6, taking on PMC. As you can see, PMC have got a 5-3 lead. Going into the 9th round here, and CY6 is going to be down to pistols this round, with a little bit of utility here and there available by them. It will be Rogue God. Q God. But anyway, here comes the push from PMC. They're going to be attempting towards the A side, where CY6 have got 3 players defending. It might not be looking that good though for the CY6. Headshot by Fargo, and he's still going to want to do damage. Unfold and gain on that one, and there goes Fargo. Good kill by one quick smoke. Damage being dealt and damage being done by CY6, and what a position, 25 I got carry though, we'll clean him out. Now it's all down to NTK. As a P250, he can't do anything else either. Carry can carry on and clean up the round for PMC. It is a 6-3 lead, the T side has got going here. And the economy now going to be back available to CY6, but not fully, so just pistols coming out for them. A load of utility still available to the CT side, however. Quite quickly on, they're going to be using it just to try and stop any push. I'll go on off, try and find something here. PMC not quite ready yet, they're just going to be setting up. Utility going to be coming out, push coming in, and now chance for Rogue Q to try and get something here. He's got at least 3 players to deal with from below. Carry though will get the opener for PMC, and just easy to build off this now. Carry just about gets Fargo down to 20 HP, and Tadpole gets killed. Here comes the push by PMC. They're looking so much more stronger, and now NTK has to go big here, but P250 is just going to wait to see if anyone walks into him. That could be one crit's job to run into him. I didn't know where he was. Enough. And a nice little clean up for PMC. Now here's the chance for CY6 to try and get something back into this. They're all coming out along with M4s and loads of utility. Lots of nades. A bit of mid control going to be coming in here. 225. How did he miss that shot? Can get a second on the smoke, and one crit being aggressive. Can refrag. It's a 4-on-4 left into, and PMC they're doing so much damage on mid. They're not quite getting the map controller. Still a little cautious. There goes Carry. Fargo dealing with the A pressure, and with crit still alive, just pushing in mid. That puts a bit more pressure on Fargo. He's on 9 HP alone on the A side. He's just going to fall back and reposition. Okay, Orient is there. Now the 2-on-2 is Tadpole attempts to acquire some control of this B side. So at least take down NTK. Can't do that. That's NTK's job. 13 HP, and Fargo can simply enough destroy crits. CY6 will be getting another timeout going. Already used 2 timeouts, this is their 3rd. We're only at round number 12. Good little response then. A much needed response really, and CY6, that's a good start. It's a good chance that they've got another round here. Just not quite over yet for PMC. They've got at least a chance for one more buyout here. AKs and an AWP. Maybe a FAMAS could be the only issue for CY6 in the hands of 25. 25 I7. There's probably a joke in there somewhere with his name. And if there's anything I've learned from Counter-Strike is that lots of players have quite unusual names, such as Mad Toad, for example. There's a good example. Timeout over then, and maybe a chance for CY6 to try and get a few more rounds. Mirage considered by most as a CT-sided map, and PMC have got at least 7 rounds. It's a good little start and a good little round match they can work off. The Tadpole in mid wants to be quick, wants to do damage. 25-07, he's only got one ass. That nade's just going to wipe him out, demolish him. Rogue Q wants to find something. Anyway, eventually gets a headshot and crit. And they've still not dealt with him. He's going to get a second kill and maybe a third. Not quite. Tadpole on 3 HP and a big dream. For CY6, they've now got to try and find these last PMC players. It's going to be a job for CY6, specifically NTK. And PMC have not actually got the bomb on the site yet, so if NTK plays us right, he could delay this plant. Maybe not. Aim star Tadpole can get the kill. So at number 8, PMC back to their normal habit. It's a key round that they needed because CY6, look, they've got no money to work with. It's just Deagles, pistols, CZs, whatever you like, coming out. Mirage can't do anything against Fargo. The Deagle paying off. AK gain from Rogue. Or Fargo in this case. NTK is actually playing it from underpass instead, slightly different. But Orient and 2507, they're just flooding slowly but surely. There goes NTK. Considering CY6 got this AK early on, it's not done any damage whatsoever. Carry a crit, just clean it up. Two more rounds to make the second half a bit easier for CY6. If they try and get a few more rounds. Maybe it will be PMC's job to try and clean up the next few rounds. Again, mid control coming in for PMC, something CY6 opting not to play with, considering they've only got pistols. Could be a smarter play, smarter move, and it's just going to be a complete wipeout. Joey's trying to do whatever damage he can. Alright, we'll get another one. Mad Toad, he gets involved as well. Rogue Q did some damage, not enough. TK will be alone with an AWP now. It's a pivotal drop. Alright, cleans him up. 10th round then for the T side. I'm just going to quickly just check the audio's all good. I think the audio's all good. Let me know if the audio's not good. Two AWPs then for CY6. It's quite common in the last round. It's a half then for CY6 to make their second half a bit easier. It's Fargo and 25 to try and just hold a crossfire. They're just holding the same angle. Is there communication going on? Hello? 25 out on the reposition of this because it is raining smokes and nades on the A site. PMC just trying to use it as a bit of a base, try and see if CY6 can bring any in further. Not quite. Carry gets an opener. Fargo is alive, not for much longer. He can get one kill. Roku has to go big here and find one and a second kill. All paying off. Nades flying in. Not much damage done to him, so he's got a chance to do something here. There's Mad Toad in Palace, not for much longer. Rogue is doing all the damage he can, and Orient swipes down one crit. It's around at CY6 definitely needed. All in all, a good first showing from PMC. We now switch over to the CT side. And 2507 is going to invest to quite a bit of utility. Molly, smoke. Orient also buying out a smoke. PMC just playing a default 2-1-2. Carry's going to be keeping watching, but just wants to find something while his teammates enter towards the apartments. Damage dealt. Curry has to be careful, but he's got a bit of support through one crit. Keep watch from under because CY6, they're alive and they want to push out Rogue Q. He's just been able to push into that because it's a good set of utilities set up. There goes Tadpole. Back to Fargo, and they've not quite cleared out the site. Viral from under and Carry getting the kills. And he can deny the plant here, Viral. This is so messy, and Fargo comes off better. A 2-on-2 bomb down. So I thought the bomb wasn't planted, but it was planted. Ooh, damaged out. Enough for a kill quite yet. Fargo is alive. And TK gets a second. There's a 6th round. And if you don't know anything about me, I'm Louis2K. I've done casting for several amateur low-level tournaments. And a friend said to me, hey, you're relatively good at casting, come take part in this challenge. So that's what I'm doing. An AK coming out for CY6, risky always on the second round because if you die that's a valuable weapon dropped and given away to PMC. CY6 don't want to be making any mistakes really. So they want to try and go back into this. Push coming in, B side, and Fargo did spot the player but it will be back of toes a lot. Oh, what? He gets 2. That's all he's allowed. Fargo against 3. But he's got an AK. Does he spot the player? Now he comes behind. Good shot. It all worked out for PMC's favour. And that's what I mean. You lose an AK. It's a valuable and dangerous weapon handed over to your opponents. Now Carry just has to be careful of this AK not to lose it because no investment coming out from CY6, just a smoke, 2 flashes to try and do anything whatsoever. Lots of teams call this a waterfall strategy because they just fall out of palace like a waterfall. Damage done, Carry and Viral, they're just going to get the kills. Slowly spending into a clean sweep for PMC. Up for Tadpole and CY6 got bombed down, that's all they're allowed. 1 kill. They'll take that for an eco. It's a bit of money they can work with.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists
Fargo 19 kills and yet his side still aren't winning. And CY6 they've lost a player. A timeout as you'd expect. PMC just getting really annoyed that the CY6 keep using their timeouts. This is their last timeout. They've used all 4 timeouts within the first 19 rounds. CTs aren't happy about that. Can you blame them? Not really. I'd expect Tadpole to at least either hand the Mac 10 over or buy out an improved weapon. He might not. CY6 they've got a chance to get another round potentially. They've got 2 AKs coming out this round and some utility. Just have to wait to see if this last player joins back. If not, it's going to be an ask for PMC to not destroy C6. There he is, I knew he'd come back. I had high hopes that he'd return. Brazil were more entertaining in a 7-1 win. That's trash talk, boys. Interesting enough, PMC, they've got some money, but Tadpole's only investing in a Mac 10, a missed shot by Rogue Q. Now C6 will know that there's an AWP in their opponent's hands, or PMC will know there's an AWP in CY6's hands. And being aggressive is Mad Toad, who just falls there. 25i7 get the kill on Tadpole here. He's a bit confused by that. But if they're quick enough, they could just get something here. Maybe not, because one crit, he's being aggressive. He knows where the bomb is. And if he gets a kill on K, that nade's going to do it. It's not. How is he still alive? He's not anymore. Just Virage pushing in for the kill. And considering CY6 had an AWP in this round, it's definitely not worked out for them. Bomb dropped. PMC playing this so well, so tactically, nice and smart. That smoke definitely isn't going to help Fargo's case. Sorry. So at this point he might just hold on to the ACO. 30 seconds left. He has to either kill both of them or save it. It's just risky going for it. He is going to go for it and gets the first kill. He's only going to find Virage. And I think Virage is going to have the upper hand here because the bomb's going to go down. Virage can clean up. A bomb plant, a bit more money for CY6.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
CY6? Is that how you pronounce the name, CY6? I'm going to say CY6. 3 more rounds for PMC to progress through to the round of 16 stage. And it's just going to be pistols being brought out for CY6. A couple of smokes also available to them. They're not going to be doing much damage by carrying. That's quite a nice little position here. CY6 is going to be going for the setup. It is going to be, at this point, definitely an A hit. Tadpole's going to start it off strong. Carry can at least deny enough. What a shot! What a shot by Tadpole! And Virage can clean it up. What a no-scope. Jesus. Well played by him. What the hell? I'm amazed by that. That's such a good shot. PMC 2 rounds away from cleaning it up. CY6 has to do something sooner rather than later. And well, at this point, sorry, it's just a complete mess at this point. A bit of mid control coming in for CY6. NTK will get the opening kill and missed shot. Gonna cost PMC potentially because Roku's wants to be aggressive. He wants to push up him. If anything, the pressure on one crit, who can only get one kill, and bomb site secured, bomb down for CY6. And while Fargo gets bombed down, he's now going to find 3 more players, and one of them's just going to run into him. There goes Virage. He knew there was one more player there and didn't expect carry from the opposing angle. So PMC going to be going into match point. CY6, they looked so good for just in a second. They had such a good start. Lucky for CY6, they've got some money to try and not make it GG just yet. A double AWP setup for PMC. Q's going to try and get the kill in mid. The smoke can then reposition. Molotov is going to do some damage. Doesn't matter. Carry will find Fargo early on here. And Crip, for sure, isn't going to find anything else either. So damage is being done, but CY6 can't quite clean it out just yet. Mad Toad still alive. Smoked off. He's just pre-firing. He's just hitting shots, hoping something happens. And at this point, I'm going to say it's GG. Roku can't do anything else. Virage with the free game. I'm sorry for the observing. I'm not an observer. I'm terrible at that. And 16-6, and that's going to be PMC progressing through to the round of 16. And we will take a short little break, just go through some ads, and afterwards I hope to be back for some more Counter-Strike action. Don't go away, we'll be back very shortly. Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to the Omen by HP UK Open. We are here for this round of 16 game between Bulldog Esports and KDR. Bulldog, of course, seen by many as one of the favourites in this competition today. They, of course, took part in one of the earlier qualifiers, but only came second. They lost to CEX in the 5th qualifier. So they'll be looking for their revenge here and to try and get something out of this. And it is going to be Train we're going to be seeing here. Again, I enjoy playing this map. First of all, just want to say thank you to everyone at Omen for letting me have the chance to come cast and come commentate here. And hopefully, good game. KDR are going to be taking the knife round, however, so be just the start they want. KDR, as you'd expect, going to be starting CT side. Many see this map as quite a CT-sided map. Many see this map as a CT-sided map. That just sounds really bad. A Molotov and Smoke going to be coming up for Toroff of Bulldog, but other than that, KDR going to be stacking at least 3 players towards the B site. The site Bulldog will look raring and ready to hit, and it's going to be a very quick push out here. And the kills coming in very early on. Trix gets one, DM and Monster. It's all looking better for KDR, and just as quick as that, KDR take round number 1. 3 kills for DM. And on a pistol, there's nothing really coming out for Bulldog. Nice little strong start for the CT side. And they are, of course, investing wisely. UMP's a scout, FAMAS all being forced out. Bulldog just investing in a couple of upgraded pistols. Bulldog are just playing with a bit of a strat quickly and fast. Look, as Sturzer gets taken down. Bulldog going to be really feeling this pressure. Crazy's going to re-peek it. What a shot! He takes down Dreaming, and he knows there's one more player to find. And KDR really going to be stacking a few more players here. Swaggy, though, he's alive and kicking. He doesn't want to give up as of yet. Foreman's got himself a nice little position here towards the B site. It's been spotted out, and there goes Swaggy. And DM's got to be so careful here because Toroff has the bomb above him. Oh, that could just be a major mistake, because that at least gives KDR the info on where the bomb is. Trix just steadily repositioning. DM considered the fast play to push up. 40 seconds to play, and Bulldog at this point can go for either site really. Here comes the push. DM going to be mollied off. Now Bulldog are going for the B site. It's the one they have to try and find here. Trix on site. There's a bit of damage. That's the first kill and a second, and it's only got to find Swaggy. Swaggy, he wants to keep this alive for Bulldog. 20 seconds. But look how quick KDR have just rotated. They can clean him up ever so nicely. It's KDR who have a 2-0 lead. And money is slowly but surely stacking up. They're not investing in rifles as of yet. SMG's their source for now. For Bulldog, it's just pistols coming out for them. The only pistol being invested is the P250. We've seen what KDR can do here before. Monster, he can only get one. How can he only get one? Go for it. Go-Kart cleans up the rest. 3 kills for him and 1 for Habbo. And where was this exciting and strong Bulldog side we've seen? They've just been really shut down. The Angels working out in favour of the CT side. And the AWP going to be in the hands of Monster for this. 3 players stacked towards the A site for KDR, and might be a little bit dangerous because they've already pushed out on site. 5 Habbo wanted to find something. Thursday gets 1 Foreman and Toroff. They're making this a little more balanced, and now Bulldog finally have the upper hand here. So, and we're Crazy defeated. If you want to go find Trix, he finds himself an AK and a kill on Sturzig. Well, at least Bulldog know where he now is. Trix wants to try and deal the damage Flashes out. Nothing will be found for him just yet. And I think at this point he is going to be making the safer call just to back off and save. So Bulldog going to be finally on the board for the first round. Trix won't be allowed to find anything either because Bulldog just escaping down the alternate path towards diving. Round number 1 and a good little start, or good little response side for Bulldog. And now they've got all the weapons to work with, an AK. AK's all being forced out. Monster going to be investing in a Mag 7, or if you call it that, a Swag 7. So for KDR, a lot of players being pushed towards the A site. Might be the incorrect decision, because as for Bulldog, they're highly interested in this B site. Toroff will defeat DM. They've still got one more player. Trix alive, not for much longer. Dreaming is there with the headshot, and the rotate coming in. And now KDR have to play a retake scenario. And look how aggressive they're just gonna be. Bulldog pushing out. Sturzig tried to do more. Can only get one. And Monster's got such a good angle and could catch a player off guard. Not much damage being dealt. The idea was there. And Monster, he's not giving up on this. He's just going to be holding it with a smoke. His teammate just going to be holding from the spawn area. Swaggy, it's going to be totally fine. I knew he'd be fine. Told you he'd be fine. Second round then for Bulldog. And now the money not looking as good for the leading team, KDR. They're still investing around this, however. At least 2 M4s being able to be brought out there. For Bulldog, they're yet again interested in Pop Dog. They're going to be trying to push out just as quick as that, and the push is there. On site is Habbo, who wants to find some more. He gets one and receives some damage through the Molotov. Crazy DM, they're both alive, and Monster cleans up Sturzig. And that's a great response for KDR, who now have the weapons to work with. Something Bulldog will also be able to get out just about. The money is a little bit mixed over on their side, but you know what? They've got some money. They're investing whatever they can into this. Swaggy's going to be quicker to try and get the kill. He gets the kill on Monster, and he's going to play it safe, just fall back. But a strong opener for Bulldog, and now KDR have to play it a little more gently and have to be a lot more aware of their surroundings. Crazy smoked off from long. Won't quite be able to find either Dreaming or his Galil handling teammate, Foreman. I wonder if this guy's first name is George, so they can be George Foreman. It's a type of grill. For rounds to the advantage here. And Dreaming is going to find Habbo in there. You see Swaggy wants to find something nice, little flick there to take down Crazy Deem. And damn, he's just holding it quite aggressive or quite defensively. It pays off, and oh, that's a mistake by Dreaming. That's a brilliant response for KDR. But the bomb is down. Ooh, hello DM. He doesn't want this to be over just yet. It's a 2-on-2 we're left into. Trix, his supporting teammate. Just going to smoke off the bomb, try and potentially attempt the ninja. It's not going to work out though, because Toroff just spraying through the smoke. Perfect angle, perfect position. And they've heard that. That's enough noise. Trix is trying to escape. Tried to be a bit clever, but it didn't work out. Bomb down, and round number 3 for the Bulldog team. here in the UK Open. The winners of this get to play, I believe they get to play against the likes of sort of CEX, Endpoint. Endpoint, probably one of the bigger names I've seen in this tournament. They obviously qualified earlier this year. And so a bit of a messy entrance for Bulldog here, but they're going to push out onto the site here. Sturzig will take care of Trix, and now they've got to deal with the rotate. However, Monster is alive and wants to do some more damage. DM gets another, and Monster, the AWPer, doing enough damage. Crazy D can't do anything else. Third kill from Mr. Monster. And now how can Swaggy save this for his team? He has an AK and 0 money. But KDR, they're not. I think they know they've got the. Yeah, they surely know they've got the bomb. Little bit of a peek, bit of utility being thrown there. Swaggy comes off with the bomb, however. So once they're just going to rotate ever so slightly, just in case. And that smoke almost kind of helped Swaggy. Didn't do anything necessarily because it was so deep, but if the smoke wasn't as deep, he maybe could have pushed out. Not bad though, as KDR finds themselves the 5th round. Bulldog, they're desperately trying to get something out of this. 2 AK is going to be bought out. Monster still holding on to the AWP. And look at this from Trix. He's being aggressive. He can get 2 kills. And DM, what a position he's in. How's he got that position? He can take care of Foreman. And he does have bomb to his name. And there goes Swaggy. It's all falling apart for Bulldog. And for KDR, the aggression paying off so good. Oh. Dreamin' does spot Crazy D. And Dreamin' has a dream to get something out of this round for Bulldog. With just a UMP and a bit of utility. It's going to have to take some major mistake by KDR for Bulldog to pick up this round, really, because they've just got a perfect cross. They did have a crossfire. Oh! This is a mistake. Oh dear. They've just given up the bomb. How risky is this? Because Dreamin', I don't even think Dreamin' knows about this. This is massive, and as I said, it's going to take a mistake by KDR to get something out of this, and Dreamin's just been able to retrieve the bomb just like that. Bomb goes down then. 2-on-1 retake. What a clutch this would be if he could get this. Dreamin' just holding the close angle. He's got to be so careful. Monster though predicted it. And really a round which you'd expect KDR should have got in the first place. The fact that they just sort of walked away from the bomb, just left it, proved pivotal in the end. Deagles then brought out yet again for Bulldog. Pistols are the last resort for this round. Monster still with the AWP. And his teammates have got a lovely buyout, a nice healthy buy. Monster just missing a shot, but knows one player has crossed. We'll have the info of this. He did actually just fall back, actually. Dreamin' is dreaming of something big here, and the shot's not quite working out. Chabot will get the kill there. So a bit of a default play, I'd say, somewhat from KDR. They're just holding the angles. Trix and Crazy D, they're just making this eco simple enough. And if Swaggy's still alive and Sturzig with the bomb, maybe a chance for Bulldog to at least go for the bomb plant. See, Swaggy's doing damage here and there. And there goes Sturzig. He can't do anything else either against Trix. Trix, of course, now has the bomb. And there's a deagle for him. 40 seconds for Swaggy to either find something or save. Just a little bit too much noise there, which had just allowed Monster to clean up the round, pick up the kill. As we enter round number 11, it is KDR with a 7-3 lead here on Train. DM 12 kills. 9 kills for Crazy Monster Triox. But now's Bulldog's attempt to try and pull back something, try and get back into the game, because they've got the AWP to work with. A few early flashes coming out, affecting both sides really. That was a little bit of a messy start. DM will get Swaggy, Crazy D and Monster. They're just getting the kills because Bulldog, they're just running out and running into them. And there's another Crazy D. 2 kills for him, 2 kills for Monster, and a third by DM. And considering it was a buyout for Bulldog, it's not worked out in any way for them, because you saw the aggression from KDR. It did work out for them. It's KDR, 1 player towards Ivy, 3 on site, and then just Trix holding off the B side. But we've seen Trix in this position and he has done well. The Open Monster just holding back Ivy at this point. Bulldog, they're just on site, they've just been able to deal with it. Trix, a massive mistake by him. That's not only map control loss, but what should be an easy bomb plant for Bulldog. I say that, they don't even have the bomb. So now the A site is what Bulldog are going to have it for. Both Crazy D, he's on fire at the moment. Good little spray. A nice second headshot there. Find the 9th round. And if you're Bulldog, you really need to get some sort of a response sooner, considering we're approaching the end of this opening half. Swaggy AWPing Bulldog. Monster AWPing for KDR. He's been so good on the AWP, Monster. He's been a key player. Little flash there to try and enter himself out. Nothing just yet though. There's a full buyout and a lot slower now from both sides. Bulldog trying not to make the mistake they made earlier of being too aggressive. But I'm not necessarily in any specific place just yet. That'll be some damage dealt to Sturzig. Only a tiny bit, not much. Crazy's got a nice little angle there, and unless they rotate, which it's hard to really tell what Bulldog are doing. I'm assuming they want to come out of Monster, if anything. They've got a nice little bit of control across the map. They've got Ivy control. They've got Monster. What a position he's got, and he's got bombed with his name. Foreman will get the kill on Crazy D. Monster can't get anything else. That's 2 kills for Foreman. Toroff gets himself 1 as well. And Sturzig might be jumping around a little too much, because unbeknown to him is Trix below him. Bomb goes down on site. Four on 2, M4 and an AK for KDR to try and find something, and unless they get an entry really, they have to try and hold on to these weapons. They do have a bit of money to work with, realistically. Money stacking up for the CT side. Trix will be able to find Sturzig at least 1 more kill. But I think he's playing it safe, trying to back away. DM might be able to get something else here. Oh, he does get a kill on Swaggy, and that's... Did he have? I don't know if he had an AWP or an AK, but that's another weapon lost for Bulldog, and of course the economy isn't that amazing for them. Of course, dying after time didn't help Swaggy's situation either. But hey, off of that, Bulldog got themselves another round. Swaggy just playing relatively aggressive. Get a little nade there. Does damage to Dreamin'. I couldn't even say his name for a minute. Shabo was trying to at least get the trade kill, but nothing working out in his favour for now. Just Bulldog looking to take the bomb up towards Ivy. Swaggy in a good early position. If anything, Crazy could be under a threat here from Bulldog. Bulldog, they're just jumping around way too much. Too much noise being made there. Monster will get the kill there. Crazy D also took down one player towards the B site. And now Bulldog have to do all they can. And a missed shot by Crazy. He can get the second shot. Dreamin' is alive, not for much longer. It's a simple and a messy clean-up. KDR get a 10th round on the board. Bulldog, we've not really seen much from them in this first half. They have to respond sooner rather than later. And in this last round, it's only Deagles, CZs and a Scout. Ooh, haha! Well, the nade's doing enough damage. Dreamin' is going to be the early casualty, however. Shavo, in response, gets one. A Monster, the AWPer. Getting greedy in heaven, and it pays off just about right. Oh, ho, ho, ho! How did Sturzig not check the angle? That's a bit of a miss. But Crazy, he's got to deal with this. The two other players. Misses the shot. Can get the free frag with the kill. And he couldn't quite rotate in time, so Swaggy, he can't do anything else either. The AWPer of KDR finishes that one off. At the end here, on train, it's Bulldog, a team who lost to CEX in one of the finals of the qualifiers ever so lately, with a 11-4 deficit at half time. If you're Bulldog, you'll be desperate for a response so soon. It's KDR who are bringing out 2 smokes, 4 flashes. And there will be just one player lurking towards the A site here. Quickly, but surely enough, Bulldog considering rotating. But just like that, KDR, they're also rotating. They're just going to push out of Pop Dog. Shabo, a nice headshot to open things up. Torov in response will get one. Monster finds himself 2 kills, 2 perfect openers, and a third. Some his foreman with a USP. Is he AFK? He's AFK. Well, this is awkward then, isn't it? Foreman, the last player alive, and there he goes. Potential technical issue. It's definitely not looked that great for Bulldog, and if you lose players, that's another factor you really don't want happening to you. So toxic people in this game sometimes, aren't they? So off of this round, off of the first round, I would expect KDR to be able to pick up a few more rounds. Bulldog, a team who we were speaking in the Casters Discord, and lots of people felt that Bulldog were actually true favourites for this, and it's a scoreline which isn't looking good for them. And KDR could be about to put off an unlikely upset. Look how toxic people are in chat. Really sad. 4 minute is back. So here we are then. KDR invested in 2 AKs, a Galil UMP and MP7. Bulldog, they've also been able to get a couple of primary weapons, only 2 scouts. Not that dangerous. And a potentially quick enough take here coming out by KDR. Monster receives a good chunk of damage in the early stages here. And the rotator is going to be coming in. And KDR actually rethinking their strat entirely, falling back all the way back to the start. And Sturzig could catch someone off guard here. They fall in his favour. What a shot! Really nice shot by Sturzig. And you can see Monster really did consider that. But nothing quite available to them. Here they are, just slowing things down. And Bulldog, most of their players towards the B side, they seem to be aware that, well, it's going to be B at this point with 30 seconds to go. Push coming in, Go P can Dreaming get 2 trade kills each, tore off and Foreman. They're making this work out for Bulldog, and Dreaming just about cleans it up. 2 kills for Dreaming. And finally the response that we expected from the CT side does finally come out here, and 2 AK has been picked up by Bulldog. I've said it before, if you buy an AK second round, you're risking losing it and risking losing a valuable weapon. Crazy, just peeks the wrong angle. His go-kart peeked the incorrect angle. Just repositioning 2 players towards the IB area. And the bomb also falling back towards IB. DM just being a little bit careful of Pop Dog in case there is someone below him. But Monster's got quite a nice little position here. Can't do anything against Swaggy. The CT player coming off slightly better. But while this has happened, KDR have been entering onto the site. It's so messy. DM gets 1 headshot. That's all he's allowed. And now Triox can't do anything else either. Bulldog finally getting some kills on the board. Slowly finding their way back into this. There's round number 6 for the CT side. So utility going to be available for Bulldog. Nothing being invested into for KDR. Potentially a safer move. Bulldog still holding on to those, you know, weapons. Shabba will get 1 easy headshot. Monster can clean up to get the 2nd kill. And oh, look at this. Bulldog want to try and get something, but bomb dying. Shabba being really aggressive. It does work out in his favour. He's got 1 more player. That could have been a massive mistake. DM just saves his ass. And now Swaggy coming in from behind. There's a lot of work to do against 3. Consider the Ninja will get 1 headshot. Just gonna find 1 player closer to him, and they're both close to him. Oh! Bulldog's he's gonna get the trade kill and a little team kill in there as well for KDR. What a ninja! And that surely is gonna tilt KDR somewhat, that they won't able to get that. What isn't going to be tilting for them is the fact that they've got lots of money to spend, as do Bulldog, because as you can see, the double warp setup enforced by the CT side. And there you are, Swaggy just making his mark on the half, getting the AWP kill, and shutting down the KDR instant push. Swaggy, you know he's there. Meanwhile, just pushing out his DM, he can't do anything because Foreman can clean him up. Sturzig with the AWP finds himself another. And a nice little shot there for Swaggy. Now it's Trix, yet again left alone. Has an AK this time. so he'll hope to find something. But against 2 AWPs and 2 M4s, not looking that likely. Does push out, receives some damage, but he's going to come off better there. Gets a headshot, and he wanted to escape. Sturzig didn't allow him that chance. So finally, Bulldog inching closer, not quite giving up yet. KDR still in this. And well, it's been, if anything, a good response by Bulldog, who started the half with only 4 rounds to their name. They've been able to claw back 4 more rounds to make it a 12-8 scoreline. And now the money, not that great, admittedly, for KDR, but Shabo's got just under 7k. Could drop something, but with Crazy D buying out a deal, you'd expect them to perhaps just buy out something like a light, safe buy. Try not to go below, say, 2k. But lots of money still building up for Bulldog, the CT side. And of course, they've still got those 2 AWPs to hang on to. We should be back underway. KDR not investing anything then, playing the slightly smarter move. Still the 2 AWPs for Bulldog. They've been dangerous before, they could just be dangerous again. But no one walking into the path of Bulldog as of yet. Closest player is Dreamin'. He'll be dreaming to go big here. Shabo just falling down. Loses the bomb as well, so that's a mistake there. Monster and Crazy D, they're starting to make this a simple enough round for the CT side to clean up. And there goes DM, dreaming the killer there. Tricks, nice shot though. We'll find Foreman, that's all he's going to be able to get out of this. And now correct me if I'm wrong, I see a bit of a Bulldog comeback coming in here. They've got 2 AWPs available to them, 1 AWP just going to be dropped momentarily. I'll fall back from both sides here on train. On 22. You can see Dreaming's going to try and be aggressive here, but his opponent likewise also being aggressive, pushing out of Pop Dog. DM gets a kill and wants to get a bit more out of this. Sturzig and Torf, they're just tearing apart the Bulldog defense here. Now Monster and Tricks have got to try and work together, bond together to try and get something worked out. CTs don't quite know where the bomb is yet. So yeah, the rotate just coming in. Reposition even. Monster, nice shot, takes down Sturzig. They've now got to find a couple more if they want to get this bomb plant. The Molotov just gonna slow things down, allow Bulldog to rotate over. Monster just misses the shot, he wasn't quite sure where to look. Trix has to go big here if he wants to save this for KDR and gets the first. Can't get Swaggy, the AWPer gets the kill. Define round number 10 for Bulldog. Bulldog only had 4 rounds. They're clawing it back. They're looking so strong, so comfortable in this second half. All we had to do was wait for them to appear on the second half, and it was all going to be fine. Why's Monster only got a deagle? Not sure. Shabo trying to pre-fire, trying to at least get something from this long sight. Looks like KDR most likely to want to take his beam at this point. Well, Bulldog still just playing it safer. Still trying not to make any mistakes. Omen's lucky to be holding on to this. Being careful, just being gentle. DM's just going to fall down, and that's going to favour 4-man. Unexpectedly, actually. I thought the CT... Hey, Shabo finds the kill, the trade kill, to take down Foreman. Monster also goes down. Now KDR, if they're not yet, they surely will be feeling the pressure right about now. Because the push coming in 30 seconds. Shabo will take down Tor off a nice headshot there. A 3-on-3 left in, Crazy making it a 2-on-2, Dreaming and Bulldog. They're going to secure the round just about for Bulldog. A bit of a scare for the CT side. All luckily worked out for them. KDR, they've only got 1 round in this entire half. It just shows how CT sided this map is. Come on, KDR. Save it for your side. Nades raining in. Swaggy just forced to reposition yet again. Just stop him from burning away. Forgot to mention KDR, I've only got Deagles to work with, so Sturzig and Torf, they're just going to get the opening kills towards the A site. Don't count them out yet because Trix, he's still alive and has a Deagle. Very unlikely, but any damage he can do would be brilliant. There's another headshot, and Madream into a bit more of a likely scenario, which favoured Bulldog, who finally tie it up. Now KDR, why have they not used the timeout yet? They're really not trying to calm down or fix themselves. This would be such a good save if Bulldog can go on and clutch it. Chatbo will get the opening kill for the Bulldog side. Three M4s and an AWP for Bulldog to try and secure this next round. The man advantage for KDR, make that a 2-man advantage because now Bulldog are the ones who are struggling and they're all slowly falling ever so slightly. Crazy finds Dreamin'. Good enough headshot. Crazy almost got the second there. His teammate is there to support him. Now Foreman again in this position to try and clutch it. Maybe a save would be the smarter call, in my opinion. Which he just looked to be doing. And KDR not risking hunting him just yet because they know he can be somewhat of a threat. Foreman looks to just about be allowed to hold on to the 10-4. All of KDR just exiting together. Now it's taken a while. It's like an entire 9-10 rounds. They are back on the board and a full buyout from KDR. Bulldog, they haven't got a great buy, let's be honest. An AWP and two. And I can't talk. Sorry guys. Shavo won't be allowed to find anything just as yet. But Dreamin', you can tell he's dreaming to find something here. We'll smoke out Pop Dog. So pre-fire. Nice flick attempted by Monster, didn't quite work out. Crazed did come off better there. Tower gets another, but Shabo is there. And now Foreman is left to do. Bulldog, they did so well to get back into the lead, and now it's just all falling apart from them. Now I promise you the map isn't broken. Or the screen hasn't broken, there's just no one doing anything at the moment. But how about this? Losing to this team in a final, a big team CEX, losing to them and then on the cusp of being eliminated from an earlier stage. 2 more rounds for KDR to get the lead, 2 more rounds for Bulldog to try and catch up. And catch up, they're gonna, I was gonna say attempt to do, but Monster, nice bit of hopping, good skill. The pre-fire there to take down Swag. It's all just I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just a complete mess because Bulldog, a bit like me, they've just fallen apart at the moment. 1 more round for KDR to knock Bulldog out of it. KDR, they've got 2 AWPs, 3 AKs. Bulldog, they can only afford M4s and just half the utility that their opponents have got. So this will be a massive ask if they can get this. Okay, they are just playing for a bit of a defensive hold, just waiting to see if Bulldog consider pushing at any point, which doesn't look likely. One minute. And Bulldog's last chance to try and claw back and get on at a comeback. It's going to be such a big ask for them to do something crazy. Can't do anything from Pop Dog. And Sturzig, he knew there was another player around then. Damage is being dealt and DM's just going to survive with his life. But keep watching KDR because Bulldog, they're already rotating. They're so quick on the rotates. It sometimes works. Sturzig's just going to be able to somehow find DM through the smoke. Now Bulldog are rotating back over. It's just so crazy. Monster finds 2, including a nice headshot. 3 on 3 and Bulldog's last chance to get something here. 4 men, gets tricks and okay, Bulldog not out of this yet because they've just got 3 kills to go and back into it. It's 15-13 lead for KDR. Bulldog, they only need 2 more rounds and well, the economy just about working out, but if they lose this, it's game over. So they have to win the next few rounds and try and minimise player casualties to try and keep the money going. .29th round and maybe a chance for Bulldog to get back into it because the opener does come out from dreaming, but it's all falling apart. It's KDR just getting 3 kills and that's completely stopped the momentum. The T side, Swaggy is alive and kicking and wants to keep his side in this and they somehow do it. Round number 14, we're edging that much closer to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. 1 last round, 1 last shot for KDR to kill the game in regulation or regular time. The second pause coming up by KDR. They've just got to relax. They've got to remain calm. If you are just joining in, welcome to the Omen UK Open. This is the 6th qualifier stage. We are in this match between KDR and Bulldog. Bulldog, of course, they were around 11-4 down at half time, and they brought it so close. We're heading into the last round. KDR, they stopped the Bulldog momentum momentarily, but Bulldog, they're getting back into this, and this is a massive round which both sides need for completely different reasons. So full buyout, lots of utility available for the CT side, including an AK, which isn't utility, but it's a strong weapon to have. The one tap potential on it is key. And Swaggy's going to want to find something for the AWP very quickly, I'd say. Gets flashed, spots a player cross. That is though useful for Bulldog, and that's another kill for Swaggy. Tower finds one, and Crazy D isn't out of this just yet for KDR. He knows there's one player near to him pushing, and considering he thought about the retake, Bomber's down and just about in the territory of Bulldog. Trix and Crazy, they both have utility, they both have nade armor. None of the CT players apart from Omen has actually got armor, so that's interesting. 50 seconds and KDR, they've got to be so good here. That's a brilliant opener for Crazy D. And if they just check it right, they might be able to get something else. There's another kill for Trix. So Bulldog, they get the 2 major kills. We're going to overtime, boys, here on Train. What a brilliant half we've had. KDR 11-4, they lead at half time. Bulldog, what a response. They just about bring it back. And KDR, they had 3 chances to close out the game. They didn't take them. That was Bulldog's opportunity to pull and force their way back into this. We're going to overtime. The max buyout of 10k does of course mean a full buyout for both sides. KDRT, Bulldog CT still. And just holding the positions for KDR. Foreman could be under a bit of pressure because Bomber's coming his way and he has a bit of pressure to deal with. Qualifier isn't going to find anything early on. Bulldog 2 players on the B side, and DM has the bomb. Him and Shaba have got to try and do some big things if they want to enter on onto this site, because it's going to be tricky. There's going to be a third player to come and help out. Meanwhile, Swaggy spotting a player coming out, gets a kill onto Crazy D, and that's going to call the push out here on the B site. Foreman doesn't do enough damage. That nade could do enough, isn't going to clean him off. DM on 1 HP, he's going to be so mad. Trix will get a headshot though. He's got a chance to do a bit more damage here. And that's really awkward because Dreaming's going to find a kill there on Monster. Swaggy and Trix making it a 2-on-2 with the bomb down. No defuse kit, only 1 defuse kit available. Swaggy gets that, and Torf also got Shabo. So we're going to find ourselves with Bulldog finally in the lead for the first time this game. It's something they've not been able to achieve. Now they're going to try and build off this now. I've got the 2 M4s. I've got 2 M4s and an AWP. Maybe a couple more M4s. Yeah, you know it. All 5 players have AKs for KDR. And they're just going to be really quickly out onto the side here. DM through the smoke, gets the kill on 4 men. And DM, he's still pushing, he wants more kills, he finds himself a second. The AWP of Sturzig is alive and kicking to keep us alive and going in this one. Crazy D, good position, will find Streaming. And Sturzig also goes down to Tor off with an M4 And he's got utility to work with, but it's a big ask against 3 AK armoured players. As you'd expect, Shabo can clean him off. Round number 16 for KDR. And the last round of the half. The last chance for the CTs to try and get a lead going here. And if anything, KDR have done so well and looked so strong. But just like that, Shabo is dangerous and going to be pushing out nicely. Another kill for Shabo, 1 for Monster. 2 players coming from Connector at this point, and Shabo will get the kill there, and Foreman is left alone. It's the perfect response that KDR needed, and Foreman won't be able to do a lot more. There you go, half time then here on Overpass. It is KDR 17, Bulldogs 16. Second half of first overtime. Full buyout going to be coming out. KDR have 2 AWPs this round, just a 1 for Bulldog, who in themselves are investing in AKs. And a very quick push towards the B side. This could pay off. A nice little push. Thursday comes off better. And that's just a shutdown which KDR did not need whatsoever. Thursday gets the 2 kills, and that has forced KDR to at least rotate 1 player over. They've got Monster holding in connector of the AWP. KDR has got a good position. He's just got to be wise and gentle with it. Monster comes off better, and Crazy finds himself another. It's a 3-on-3. Bomb not quite going down just yet. There goes Crazy D, making it man advantage in favour of Bulldog. Nice flick. Monster takes down Foreman. It's a 2-on-2 with 50 seconds to play. Bomb trying to come out onto the A side, but the idea of potentially falling back is there. There goes another for two off, and Trix is left alive, and he's been spotted out. He has one player. He tried to just escape like a spider. And Bulldog leave it late to secure round number 17 in their favour, 17-17. Now we need one more player, one team to go out. A full buyout bomb, not quite determined on where to go just yet. It's the CTs who are holding off this A site cautiously and carefully. Bulldog not quite determined on or decided on a specific site yet. And they were considering, I think they were considering doing that boost thing. DM has heard likewise, so chance to get another kill, maybe not. Five on 5 over minutes play, and what is he doing? A brilliant play by DM, who just shuts down Foreman and tore off. And now he's just quickly rotating back over towards the A site. He's got a chance to do even more damage here. There's another headshot, and Dreaming can refrag at least, keeping Bulldog in it. But this is such a big ask. Swaggy gets a kill, 5. Shabo will at least clean it off. Sorry guys, I've got some technical issues going on my end, so apologies if the stream's looking bad. I do apologise for it. KDR have an 18th round, and they're 1 round away from securing a place in the next stage, the quarterfinals. And they're on the verge of knocking out Bulldog here, who were essentially some of the big favourites of this game. an AWP coming out for both sides here. KDR, they've stacked all their players towards the A site. This could be a really bad call by the IGL. Because as you can see, Bulldog, they're hitting the B site with ease. They know there's one player to deal with. And Trix is going to come off better than Monster's also going to get another one. The Sturzig making it count for Bulldog. This is a round which maybe Bulldog could have had a little bit better. Swaggy will get Crazy D no matter what. And Shabo for Moiler has such a dangerous angle that he could catch him. Dreaming Smoke isn't going to do anything to secure him, and Swaggy is still alive. A 2-on-2 we're left into at this point, and there goes Monster. Swaggy's got to try and clutch this. He can't do it. KDR are going through. And Bulldog, finalists in the 5th qualifying stage, they're out of here. KDR are your quarter finalists. Brilliant response by the CT side. And KDR maybe left it a bit too late, but such a good reaction by Bulldog. I've been Louis2K, and we will be back in a couple of minutes with some more games from here in the Omen by HP UK Open Qualifiers. We'll be back in a short moment.
to live you forever. Maybe I should surrender. Forget it all, baby. It's not enough to let you go.
Welcome back everyone to the Omen by HP UK Open. I'm your host Louis2K. Again, going to be walking you through some interesting Counter-Strike action from the UK Open. Of course, we're approaching the business end of this event, specifically this qualifier, because we're now at the quarter-final stage. It is going to be August and KDR taking each other on in this one. Of course, if you were with me earlier, you would have seen KDR take down who were a team who were really considered a favourite of the tournament. I forgot what their name was. Bulldog Esports. They won that on train on overtime, but now we're on Mirage. Mirage, quite a popular map, one of the most popular maps at the moment, which people consider CT side, although recently it's not always down to just sort of side, it's down to just how you sort of play as a team. You're just waiting for the server to finish getting set up. Hopefully you guys can hear it's all okay. There's nothing to hear at the moment, so it will be a little bit quiet. Just waiting for all the players to ready up at this point. But August, they got a bye in the first round, and then they've gone on and defeated 2 more teams to reach this stage. I'll just get the bracket up. So August, they got a bye in the first round. They defeated Team Easy in the second round, and they defeated CLP in the round just gone. Their opponents KDR obviously took down Bulldog. They beat Bliss 5CS, and in the opening stage they beat Team Annihilator. So KDR played one more game compared to their opponents this afternoon, so maybe August feeling a little bit more fresh, a little bit more ready. You know what, we can't comment anything out, can't comment anyone out at this point. Our usual, I found everyone's favourite round of the half because it's just so messy at this point. It's favouring August, so I say that. Trix just makes it a 3-on-3, but Haunter does make it a bit more fair, maybe not. It's a 2-on-2 left in, and Shaney was left alone, he couldn't do anything else either. So KDR then going to be winning the knife round, and they are of course going to stick on the CT side. KDR starting T side, and very early on then smokes and flashes being brought up by the T side, and a bit of armour, one defuse kit and a smoke on the hands of Tactic for August. And August looking very tempted to stack the B side, 3 players towards B early on. Their opponents, KDR, are going to be pushing a lot of players out from Palace. A potential waterfall tactic incoming. Rocking is going to get flashed, and here comes the push now. N4 and K will get an opening kill. DM, a nice headshot, takes down Rockin', but has a bit more pressure being applied from the site. Here comes the retake, bomb goes down, and good set of smokes. It's perfectly executed setup, which August now have to try and deal with. Of course, Tactic still has a defuse kit, remember. Shaney will get two lovely headshots to give August a chance. Monster, a nice one in response, and he wants a second. He's left alone, and you know what? He's sticking the defuse. Why not? And he can get the next kill, but he can't stop the diffuser. August in round number 1. And that's such a powerful, such a promising start from August. KDR, they did really well, and they came so close. Monster was looking very good. That USP pickup was worthwhile. And again, KDR, they're getting prepared. They're preparing to hit onto the A site here. Rockin' got quite a powerful position, I'd say. Rockin's just got to be careful not to make too much noise. Molotov comes in, they're going to push out off of this, and it's really messy, but It just about works out in the favour of August, although just as I say that, Crazy D gets a chance to get the bomb down. We'll find Shabo and Shaney finds another. That's a good retake and a good clean up for August, who find themselves round number 2.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Sorry, I stick my pen and tune to it, my mistake. August are going to be forcing out what they can, and M4 and FAMAS among the weapons being enforced. We will of course see Monster again on the AWP first time. He looks so strong with the AWP in the first half, but they might not expect this little push here. Haunter is going to be the first player to do damage. Shabo is going to come off better there. M4 and K wants to do some damage. He gets one, he can't quite get DM. The AK player looking fiery. Shane just keeping a listen out in case he hears any noise from the players under him. KDR just going to now regroup and attempt to take the A site. It is a 4-on-3 favouring the T side. Bomb site pretty much open at this point. And Tactic, he considered playing aggressive. He's just going to be a bit sharper and a bit safer. August really confident it's going to be the B site, and that's going to be a mistake in itself because KDR, they're prepared to push out. Here comes the utility. Perfect set of utility coming out. And now here comes the push. Now on from August holding the site. So this is KDR's chance to really quickly get a bomb plant down, but they're delayed so much that Tactic is able to come and do some damage. Shady cleans him off through the smoke, and just like that becomes a 3-on-3 with the bomb down 19 seconds. A little bit of a pre-fire. Tactic will get the monster, and they know there's a player in CT for KDR that KDR needs to look out for, but the utility is perfect at this point, and now Rockin is left alone in a 1-on-1 against DM. DM comes off better. He himself gets 2 kills to secure the round for KDR. First round on the board for the T side. And K4Y will be the AWPer this round for August. No, you won't. That'll be Haunter. Such a good position, but KDR will be playing it very quickly towards this B site. Tactic has got a lot of work to do from the angle here. He gets one. Shaney does support him by getting a second. Shaney, another kill for him. And Shabo will at least get another, but Haunter, the AWPer, alive and kicking. That's why he got the AWP. Shabo, though, is going to take down the AWP and doesn't expect NK4Y from the short position. Round number 3 for August, who aren't looking that bad at the moment. So now a lack of money available for KDR. Aniko incoming for the T side. CT side. At this point they're not quite baking in money, but they've got quite a bit of money to work with. Smoke's coming in mid, and no one from KDR really approaching it just yet. They are now going to be relatively aggressive. 3 players for KDR at the top of mid, and Haunter wants to try and stop this. He gets one, but still a couple more players, and he knows there's one there because of the pistol being thrown down. Haunter gets a what's a clat! NK can find Monster as well. Now Crazed, he's got to do some damage, and he's not even allowed to do anything. That's Shaney cleaning up a nice eco round. KDR, who can only get 1 kill out of it, but they now have the money, quickly investing into an AWP, AK, UMP, you name it. Again, KDR pushing, pressing for the mid control hits. Something they're desperate to try and pick up. There's no players in mid, however, oddly enough. This is messy. Shaney comes off better there to get the kill, and Tactic just going to reposition towards mid because it is a bit of the map that August have lost. Okay, they are just playing it a little bit gentle. Hunter really aggressive and quite a pushed up position, which is a bit dangerous, but KDR making a good bit of mid control work in their favour. Is Rockin left alone to try and stop this push, which looks to be incoming from short. None was being made. Haunter just still holding really deep, and this could be devastating if KDR don't actually check up here. And they know he's there now, the incendiary will just give his position away. Trix has to get the bomb down, 20 seconds. He's going to be allowed to carefully plant the bomb. All three August players approaching from the same angle, that is the angle of apartments. Want to be the first player. Timing, oh, nice shot! It just about works out. Shabo does get M4, because he's watching from behind. He gets 2, and they still have to find Hunter. They know where he is now. Hunter's trying to do what he can. Nice shot, though. Can get 1. Can't get anything else. So KDR back on the board, back in the game with a second round. Hello Magnus, welcome to the stream. 2 AWPs again for KDR, and mid control definitely incoming for the T side. They've just got to be a bit careful because Haunter, we know what he's like. He likes this mid position. And playing it safe and just falling back. Quite interesting how the smokes have been laid out towards mid. Shabo or Shabo. Try and get something here. Just being a bit careful. The flash goes out and little nade towards short. Does a bit of damage, not enough though, because the player there is just sneaking around, hiding in ladder room. Mortar's just not risking moving it. Not risking touching it one bit. And NK could be in for what should be an easy kill. NK, yes, he can get the kill, but off of this, KDR going to be attempting to take the A site, and really dangerous considering how much August have got control of this. Rockin will get 1 monster and DM, they're making this a little more likely for KDR, but Haunter, he's there. So 2-on-2 we left him. Bomb about to go down. It's an AWP and then M4 against an AWP and then an AK. Shaney does get 1. It's all down to Trix with the AK. He knows there's 1 player there. He can get the AWP down, and he knows where Haunter is, as does Haunter. It's going to be a game of timing, and that's going to favour Haunter with the USP, who gains an AK, sorry, an AWP. And in the end, a nice clean up, round number 5 for August, who are looking ever so good on these retakes. And KDR, they were so close. I thought they had a really good chance there of holding the site, but just couldn't. Money available to both sides, more favourable for August. And as you'd expect, pistols coming out and a potential waterfall push out of Palace here. It is. We've still got 1 player on side to deal with. Rocking, he wants to do more than that. He can get 2, and Shaney. Sorry, that was 3 kills for Rocking. Shaney and Haunter also find a kill each. Quickly done. Now KDR can move on. Try and find something here with the AKs and the AWPs. KDR stacking lots of players towards mid. The mid control is something they definitely want and they're interested in. MK could get the upper angle here as he spots one player cross through the smoke, but Monster's going to come off better there. The Orper doing his job to help contribute to this mid take. DM also spots a player. Shaney somehow comes off better there from ladder room, and now he's just being a little bit careful, a little bit tense. Shabos has been a little wary of the players on short. Shabo tried to flick it, favoured Rockin. What a nice headshot there for him. And Crazy D has regained the bomb now, so a chance for them to try and make something happen, but they are a man down, and also just holding the close angle in apartments. Did you not see him? Did Shaney not see anyone? Maybe not. This could be a major mistake. Monster does try and hit something. That's a mistake in itself, but he can at least get traded out by GoPro Crazy Deem. Haunter, as you'd expect, clean off the player in apartments, and Shaney does the rest. It's August with a 7-2 lead over KDR here on Mirage, here in the Omen UK qualifiers. UK Open qualifiers. My mistake. For August, 2 players towards A, 2 towards B, 1 in mid, and Haunter the Orper does enough damage. The deal does an even better job, but NK is going to at least contribute something else. Shaney could do more here, he can only get 1, however, just going to fall back safely. Now Crazy Deem couldn't do anything else either. Another round cleaned up by August. Another eco completed and moved on. And here is a chance for KDR to try and either get a couple more rounds just to make it less difficult for them. Interestingly, August, they've been changing up whether they have players in the window room or having players push up on short or connector, so quite an interesting approach really. Crazy D just going to fall back. KDR really are playing this really defensively this round. They've got 3 players just holding an apartment. Bomb drop though, that's big, because Shaney's just been able to push up and give him that little bit of map info. It's okay, Monster's still there with the AWP. A critical AWPer. He's been a damaging player all day in this tournament. Someone who you'd want on your team. But now the Molotov just slowing down the play. While Tack finds Crazy Deem, KDR prepare for this last attempt to push towards the A site. Now they're changing their mind, they're going to go B. It's going to be such a tight call with 30 seconds left. And Haunter, he's going to have to do some work here to keep his side in this. Has an M4 and that's pretty much all it. Here comes the push now. They didn't expect Haunter there. He gets 1 and he gets a second as well. This could have just worked out brilliantly. And the 3rd kill for August. It's a round they brilliantly took and held on to. KDR to mistake in itself that they weren't able to trade out the kill on Haunter. 9-2 for August. Started to get a bit of a lead going and a response needed much sooner for KDR. Shaney might hear the player that's gone under here because looks to be a potential A take coming in with 2 players approaching from the ramp area. DM takes down N4. NK4, I'm going to keep saying that wrong all day. Haunter, he's alive and he's still doing damage. He finds himself 2 kills Over towards A. Maybe a third. He does leg in, but that player just coming off better. That nade might do some damage. Not quite, because the player has back to A. Shaybo gets Shaney. Nade still raining in and being applied to Shaybo. Shaybo, he heard him, but that's DM who comes off better, and DM can't do anything else than the one ZZ kill. 10-2, finally in double figures for August. And KDR, the team who knocked out Bulldog Esports, or Bulldog Gaming, edging closer to being knocked out themselves. August, a strong team. They're going to be playing free towards the A side. Make that one player go on connector instead. KDR, it's just going to be a simple, quick push out here. Rocking gets one, he's just spreading around, he finds himself a second, he can do more, he gets 3 kills out of that, and Tactic is still alive, and he's going to only get one so far. He came close to getting a second. It is Shaybo in the 2-on-1. Now, Shaybo aware of a potential player towards the CT area. Shaney holding from connector. Shaybo has a good chance of getting this because Bob's just dropped in his favour. He's going to use a smoke just to try and reposition, but... Ooh, Shaney just about gets a lovely flick to clean that up and to save it for August. And well, KDR, they're coming close. At the moment, it's not close enough. Round number 11 for August, and the score represents my date of birth. 11th of February. 11-2. Full buyout then KDR without an AWP and a chance for August to make the T side or put the T side on an eco. And quickly Haunter the AWPer. He's doing his job, he's doing so much work to keep his side in it. M4 will get one, he gets two, Monster didn't expect to play there, and that's an AK gained, and it's a round that's all slowly falling apart for the T side. And that's his timing working in favour of Rockin. So Trix against Form has to do whatever he can to try and stop this demolition. But at 10, good flick, can't quite do enough though because that's Tactic's job to clean it up. Round number 12, and at this point it's slowly feeling like KDR are running out of time and they're looking really weak and really not that great. A really mixed buyout really. 3 Deagles, a AK and a Galil. It's not that great. Oh, Shady doesn't get it. He got taken down by DM, that's really good. Tactics to be aware of the CT chair player even. And it's not going to do enough damage. It's really messy towards mid at the moment, and Haunter's Molotov is going to help pressure Haunter to fall back. DM cleaning up the job. Trix though applies pressure towards the kitchen area. That nade, ooh! Trix could get caught off guard here because Tactics is repositioned. M4 gets 2 in mid, maybe a third. There's a third, and now it's all falling apart. Trix against 2. NK got himself 3 and on course for a 4K. And I think he knows where he is because he heard him. I think he ever so slightly heard him. Gave it time in. M4 makes a mistake. Now this is more likely, but Rockin just about secures it and saves it for August. A really tense round for the CT side, who have got themselves a dominant and comfortable 32 lead here on Mirage. August 3 rounds away from reaching the semi-final of the Omen Open Cup Qualifier. It's a big ask, but KDR, can they do it? They've got to completely flip the game on its head. Now it's KDR's attempt or chance to go CT, and the call being made completely irrelevant because Tactic is going to be pushing out with Haunter towards the A site. I don't quite think they've spotted the bomb yet. They will now. Monster though, meanwhile, gets himself 2. Another kill for DM here. And somehow out of this, KDR looking the least or the most likely side to do this. It's N4 against 3. He can't do anything against Crazy D. Not quite Sunny D, it's Crazy D. He's going to get the views that helps KDR find, hopefully for them, their first of many rounds. And now here comes a potential comeback. We hope. That would be nice if there was a comeback. You know, be nice. So Augler's forcing out along with KDR. Much stronger buyout for the CT side. Monster's going to be quite aggressive up here. Augler's are playing a default 1 towards A, quite close, 2 in mid. But the main action going on at the moment is towards the B site where NK is just having to reposition. Monster can't do anything against Haunter. Shaney and Tactic, they're getting the kills. Tactic wanted to go on better. He wasn't allowed though. Crazy D and Tricks to try and save this. And now we're back to the August we saw in the early rounds. And as I say that, Crazy D gives KDR a chance. Down to 12 HP, and what an angle Rockin's got here. He can easily just destroy Trix. No, Crazy D has to be careful. And he's approaching the right side. Just didn't predict Haunter in that angle. And now Dream slowly being shattered of KDR reaching the semi-final. That looks to be the role of August. Shaney will get an opening headshot while Tactic wants to do damage towards the A side. Tactic eventually gets the kill, and mid control completely gained by August, although it's not quite over yet because Haunter can get a kill. Trix and Rockin, it's a game of trades. It's a fair enough game, and now Trix with a deagle has a dream. And his dream is to do some shots and clutch the round. Sadly for him, it's nothing more than just a 1 deagle shot. And that pits August on match point with a lack of money, a lack of utility available to the T side. And they're investing whatever they can. It's not going to be the best buyout, but they're going to have to do all they can. 22 kills for Haunter. He's been a key player throughout their tournament today. And they're just going to push through the wallets off because the smoke is there. Tactic picks the wrong angle. That doesn't work out in his favour, and he gets his killer gets 2 while Habbo and DM get 1 each. Now Haunter has a chance to try and close out the game. Very slim chance admittedly, but there is a chance. Haunter, you don't want to go towards the A site. That's where all the players are at, mate. That's where all the players are currently holding. It's going to attempt to peek it anyway. It's going to be so careful here. That is Crazy D. He cleans up that. And there's a 4th round on the board for KDR, so not quite over yet. The money not that comforting for the T side because a couple of players high, a couple of players low, so they're all forcing up what they can. They're pushing it. They want to go for the win, but this could just cost them either 1 or 2 rounds. And the mid control definitely coming in for them. He is going to receive some damage. Shabo, who's falling back based off this, but off this, Monster can push out. DM can get 1 in there. NK gets at least 1 in response of 4 on 3, favouring KDR. And now they've got to be careful because there's 1 player just holding a close angle, and made an NK4, gets himself another DM on short. Backs away after killing Shaney. And now NK4, he's got himself 2 kills, but he's low on health. Gets a little flash with his teammate to try and get something. I want to all spot at least one player on A side, but then again, someone Craze, and that's going to favour Craze. Nice shot, nice play. And now NK4 has to clutch this with 11 HP. It's not looking likely, and I think that was a bad call made by Augulus. Now this is their time to go and prove me wrong. With a 3 against 1 clutch, 30 seconds, no bomb. Oh, he gets crazed. Hello. He might just have found himself a little chance here, but he's got DM just holding a close angle. I think DM should clean this up nicely. He does. 5th round and an AK picked up, and now the money isn't that great for the T side. The side who were confident, who really thought that they could clean it up with a force buy. Nope, wasn't going to work out. Yet again, they're going to force out one last full buyout available to them for now. It's mainly pistols. No, it's not going to do any damage really to Rockin', just a couple bit HP taken off him. 3 players towards the A site, just defending this for KDR. Crazy D just missed his shot. Spots one player on side. DM from CT wants to do more than that, and he eventually gets taken down by the ZZ tactic. It was starting to favour KD Augulus, but KDR pulled it back. And everyone just being flashed out. Monster with an AWP. CT. He could go big here. He spots one player towards sandbags. There's the player down on side, but Hunter, he had to push out, and that wasn't what they wanted. Round number 6, and a chance for KDR to pull back a couple more rounds, because that's a complete reset that Augulus are down to now. Playing it safe. 2 AWPs for the CT defense. I sound American if I say that. Defense. Augulus is going to be very quick off this. There's a little smoke to just block off the Molotov. Rockin' pushing out perfectly. Gets the kill on Habbo, but that's the only kill that they've been able to get. Another kill for Shaney. A little more likely for August as the bomb goes down at this point. They've got 2 players on kitchen. One on short. Bomb still not down. Now Tactic has to go big, and he can't do anything else either. A little bit more likely, but KD after weapons with a much stronger force there. Now this is Augus's chance to try and pull back potentially, because they've now got the money to spend. They can't get an AWP loan. That's the only thing they're going to be stuck without. Something Monster of the CT side can work with. Now, a couple players in mid. And the mid control really is being gained by KDR. They're playing this so aggressively, just holding such good angles. Drix yet to be spotted out yet. He's in quite a pivotal position, I'd say. This is going to fall down. Tactic through the smoke will take care of the connector player. Crazed. Cheney's going to get a little boost up into there. Might not be the right call, because look who's watching from the other side. It is Shabo gets the kill, and K will find one in response. A 3-on-3. The 23rd round here, and Rockin'. He's rocking. So is NK4, and Rockin' gets the last kill. It's all cleaned up in the end for August, who eventually run out 16-7 winners against a very valiant and a very good effort from KDR. Going through to the semi-finals of the 6th qualifier. It will be August, and we're approaching really the most important stages of this. We're just one more win away from the final, 2 wins from winning the tournament and going through to that league later this year. We'll be back after this for some more action in the Omen UK Open Cup. Hope you've enjoyed this. Do stick around for some more action